Hi guys, hi there, how are all of you? I hope you all are fine. Well, my name is Yusuf and I'm back on Yusuf Reacts. Well guys, today I'm back again with a very interesting PSL review for you people. Now all of you would be wondering that why am I saying that PSL review? Well, basically the thing that I'm going to be talking about are going to be two matches that were played, match number 3 and match number 4 of PSL 8 2023. Well guys, there are a lot of things that I can talk about, and when I talk about a lot of things, it means that there is a lot to offer. I'll talk about the first match that eventually took place. The first match eventually took place between Quetta Gladiators and their arch rivals were on the other side were Multan Sultans. Now Multan Sultans, after getting I would say not a heavy loss, but just they were one run short of a victory against Lahore Qalandars, they eventually went toe-to-toe with Quetta Gladiators. When I talk about the team of Quetta Gladiators, it was not such a bad team, but eventually when we talk about their performance, it was pathetic. If we go on with it and if we have a look at it, we can clearly see the batting line of Quetta. It did not click at all. And eventually when it did not click, then we had no other option but to say wow for the team of Multan Sultan bowlers. And there was a new Ehsan Ullah. Yeah, that particular bowler was someone I have not seen much of him, but I was seeing this thing up that during the time of Lahore Qalandars even he was bowling quite well, and that is the same thing that he eventually did. When he came on, he just made a mockery out of the batting of the Quetta Gladiators. And Jason Roy was the only batsman that I could see was doing something which was a bit good enough. Means bit good enough in this sense that he was someone who was really taking it to the bowlers. Other than him, everyone looked out of touch. And even if we talk about Kaptil, he couldn't do well. Then we talk about Umar Akmal, again a very big disappointment yet again. I think his time is gone now because of the fact that he used to be, I remember back in 2009, he used to be a really good and a sensational T20 batsman, but now not the way he should be going on. And I think it's just a mere time that eventually everyone would realize that his career is gone. And eventually when we saw the other side of Multan Sultan, now all of us were expecting Rizwan to stand up, and Rizwan did well, but it was not Rizwan who took the show. And or in other words, if I say it out yet again, it was Riley Russo, and he really, I would say, he just decimated the bowling of Quetta, and he just took it to them and he just finished the match, and they were able to finish the match in hardly 13 overs. And I would say a one-sided affair clearly. On the other side, yesterday we came across match number 4, and that was between Karachi Kings and their arch rivals were at that particular time were Islamabad United. Now if we talk about Islamabad United, if we talk about Karachi Kings, now there are a lot of things that eventually one can talk about. And when we talk about that particular thing, then there was one particular aspect that I would really like to discuss over here. Karachi Kings, I think, has lost its charm because of the fact the way they tried to demoralize Babar Azam, the way their captain, including their main pace bowler Mohammad Amir, the way they were publicizing each and everything, becoming so much overconfident and having a team, and still they are unable to perform. It's because of one particular reason. Overconfidence is something that really does have you taste the dust quite often, and that is what is going on with them. They came up with a score of 175, not a bad score, but on the other side, if we talk about Islamabad United, they just did it. They just went out there and they just did it. And it was no way looking back for the Islamabad United team. And I would say this thing up for Karachi Kings, I don't have much to talk about it because there was nothing so convincing. Haider Ali was someone who did a very good job as far as his batting was concerned. Sajid got to 30 odd runs for Karachi, but when we talk about on the other side, Azam Khan, yes, he played really well. And I guess that's it for Karachi Kings. I think in the initial 2 matches, now they have realized what their worth is. They need to sit down, they need to talk to each other, they need to discuss and get this overconfidence out of it. Because of the fact on paper your team can be something which is really good, but whenever you don't are able to underperform, that is where the whole thing lies up, and that is what is happening with Karachi Kings. Okay guys, this is me Yusuf saying goodbye to you people. I hope you guys like the review up, and I want you guys to shower your support on me. Thank you very much for your time guys. Take care.